It's probably hard to see what's inside because of all the foliage, but this is kind of a really weird situation. Okay, what I did was I did a sketch. So it starts at the base looking good, it has a good roof flare, and then goes up straight, and then it bulges like this for a solution. One solution is to air layer. So where that pink line is, we'll cut it off and make it into a more standard clump style. So a clump style is okay, but I was thinking, why don't we try something totally radical? How about the lollipop style? The stick and then the lollipop. And I thought, why not? But the problem with something new is how do we style this thing so that it looks like a bonsai, yet totally new? So that's the project I'm working on today. So let's get started on the lollipop. Right now, it's more or less the canopy. You can't really see the inside. But now if we're gonna make it into a lollipop style, now, how do we finish this? Or what kind of, I can't just leave it like this. Most likely it's going to be a canopy with the branches raised up so we could show that off. At least that's my thinking. Well, the problem with something new, especially something that's been made up, not kind of copying other people's, but oh, what the heck? What could possibly go wrong? So I'm going to make this the canopy with this part visible. And it's going to be easy because this is going to grow through a tremendous growth cycle real soon. I haven't told you what this was. This is a Chinese hackberry. And as I peel this moss back, it has a really good root flare. And it just went up and boom. Okay, so I think I'm thinking about a canopy, but what kind of container should this go in? Once again, when you're the pioneer and you're blazing the trail, it's really hard to figure out. So I think I'm going to go with more or less the standard oval. Why not? And then as we go on, maybe we'll come up with a better idea. But that's kind of what bonsai is all about. It's about finding the best solution for a given plant. Okay, since I really didn't have a better idea, I went with this mica pot as the training stage. Like I said, when you have something new, it's really hard to know exactly what's going to happen. So my tentative idea is to form a nice canopy, right? And make sure that it's raised up high enough to show this off. Now, if I was hiding it, well, this is nothing but a big flaw, reverse taper in extreme. But since I decided that I'm going to try to make something unique out of something that is really, this is actually a bad material. I should actually cut it here. If I was more of a normal guy, I would just cut it off here and then reshape. I might go ahead and try the air layering to get this. Well, I think if you've been following me, that you probably finally realize that I tend to be on the different side, right? Well, one other thing I stress to my students when they have a situation, what is the least likely solution to a given project? So that's what I'm doing right now, is I've never heard of a lollipop style. think I made it up, and I'll see what happens as we go along. Same thing with the container. I thought, does it need something unique? Is it better if it's kept simple? I can't decide, so I'm just going to keep it in here, feed it heavy, get the top down, and then hopefully by then I'll have, as I wrap up this chapter, right now we're in that worldwide virus situation, so it's stay at home. Luckily for me, I have a lot of projects to work on, so I could still keep cranking this up. Since there's nobody behind the camera, nobody behind me, hey, I'm all alone. So anyway, everybody stay safe. This is Hiro Matsuda saying goodbye, and I'll see you in another chapter. In fact, I think I'll be shooting probably a dozen or two in the near future because I have nothing better to do. So this is our first ever lollipop style close up.